Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Toymigo's YouTube channel. This is Cheney180. Today we're going to be taking a look at the S.H.figuarts Yamato from One Piece. And man, oh man, I am so excited to get this thing in hand. Ever since she popped up in the story, I was like, man, what a cool character. What a just character that just pops right up out of the blue, and you're like, wow. Okay, this is awesome. And I never, ever would have thought that we would have gotten this thing in figure form so fast. A huge surprise. And overall, I got to say, I really like everything that they put into this thing. I've got a couple gripes here and there, but overall, everything came out really, really nice. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We've got some decent paint here on her, I guess, gi or whatnot. The face plates came out great. We've got this awesome paintwork here on the horns that just because she's so tall, I'm gonna have to put her legs back here so you guys can see up close. But the horns have this awesome little gradient from red to kind of like a light orange there. You've got the cool coloring on the hair as well. The giant ropes here came out very, very nice. And then the paint is super duper vibrant, fades into the normal color of her hair there, which looks very, very cool. Cool sculpting on the ropes. You've got her club or bat, or I don't know what to call it, but her weapon here, which looks really, really nice. It's all solid one piece minus this right here. This does pop off, but yeah, man, everything came out really, really nice on this figure. I'm very, very surprised with it. My only real nitpick is going to be with the skirt piece here, but that's not a deal breaker. But let's go ahead and get into the accessories and check those out. All right, so Yamato comes packed with quite a bit of stuff. They're not playing around. They went all in on this. So you've got this wonderful head sculpt here that just looks great with the faceplate. She's smiling and happy as always. And then you come with the standard faceplate there, stoic look. Then you have the angry, gritted faced one here. You have the angry, yelling one right here, and the earrings look great on all of these. Came out very, very well. And then you have the excited, very energetic, very in character for Yamato right here. You also get a grinning Luffy faceplate, which looks wonderful. Love that. And you get a slew of hands. So you get two open splayed hands here, two fist hands, two short holding, these are like the smaller grip. You got one here and one here. Then you have a bigger grip right here. And then you have an even larger grip right here that can grab onto the mallet or the bat or what you will. Then you have a kind of relaxed, holding her hand on her hip, or maybe someone else, or some kind of grabbing hand here, which came out very nice. Then you have the two hands together to match the super excited facial expression. And if you have watched the show or read the manga, you know exactly why she's so excited. And then last but not least, you have this hand here, which has a little divot in it. And this piece pops off. The rest of it's a solid piece, it seems to be. Oh, wait, no. So it's two pieces. This piece pops or may not pop, but it's a separate piece. But it's pretty solid for what it is. But you can just peg that in. And the cool thing is, you can relax her hand on top of it to kind of just hold it like that, if you will. And that's super duper cool. But let's go ahead and get into the articulation. Yamato comes with a decent amount of articulation. There's quite a bit going on here, so let's go ahead and get into it. So there is a ball joint at the lower neck. There is a joint that fits into the neck and pegs into the back of the head there. So you get side to side, up, down, left, right. You've also got an articulated ponytail back here. And it's got another piece right here which swivels and hinges. And then this hinges back and forth, if you will. There's a joint here on the rope, and that hinges back and forth, and you can spin it around however you see fit. So that came out well. The shoulders here are on a ball joint, and they can go, basically you can rotate them all around here. And then you do get this awesome bicep swivel. So the arm goes up about that high, comes all the way around. You can bring it up about that much. Looking good. You've got a double hinge elbow, looking real nice there. You've got a hinge and swivel at the wrist, which looks nice as well. And then we've got a joint here at the upper torso, and that pivots around, all around, and then a lower joint as well there. So no hindrance really. You know, these ropes do get in the way. There's some stuff that does get in the way. You got to kind of like finagle rope hair area here to try and figure it out. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Now here comes the part where, so we've got two hinges back here. These are on a ball joint, and you can like hinge these out of the way so she can bring her legs out. Unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, because this is a soft plastic, so it does kind of get out of the way. But unfortunately, her hips seem to pop off fairly easy. But you can get these forward very well, and it doesn't like push it down. So that is cool. And then it goes back about that far, and then we have a soft plastic. This could have been way worse, don't get me wrong, because if these were just the normal S.H. Figuarts, like solid, hard plastic, like this would have been a nightmare. I still might look into maybe some kind of like aftermarket soft goods skirt piece here to replace it. But as you can see here, we've got, you know, the legs go out about that far. We've got a thigh swivel. You've got double hinge knee, which gets that much motion there. You've got a hinge and an ankle pivot here at the ankle. And then what's awesome is you've got that toe joint, and it disconnects from the sandal there, and that looks really, really good. So sometimes moving this around, getting all of this working together can be a little bit frustrating. But one thing I do want to note is that the ankles are super sturdy on this thing. And she is a bigger figure and does, is heavier and does carry like a lot of stuff, because the mallet itself is not light. It's pretty bulky. So the fact that these ankles are nice and tight and they don't like, fold under the weight of the figure is very, very good. I do really like that. But let's go ahead and check out some size comparisons. Okay, real quick before we get started, I just kind of want to show off, if you don't know or are not familiar with the character, Yamato is a little bit over 7.5 inches tall. All right, here we have the S.H. Figuarts Zoro and the S.H. Figuarts Luffy. As you can tell, Yamato towers over them, as Yamato should. Then we have the new S.H. Figuarts Sanji and the old S.H. Figuarts Nami. Then we have another character with red horns, if you will. We've got Power from Chainsaw Man. And then we've got S.H. Figuarts Goku as well. And then just to kind of get a gauge on the size here, we've got the Mega House Variable Action Hero Luffy here on the right. And it, as you can see, it's not in scale because Yamato should be, considerably taller than Luffy. But just so you can see how it scales up next to that. And then last but not least, we've got the Jada Toys Chester Cheetah. Just because, why not? Final thoughts on the S.H.figuarts Yamato here. I gotta say, like they really did bring the character to life in figure form. Yamato is, as I stated earlier in the video, a larger than life character, personality wise and physically, and they really were able to translate that. I really do like the final layout of this. I like how this all turned out. As I said, I did have some issues here with the hips. I think it was the right leg right here. It kept popping off, and as good for Figuarts as this whole skirt piece thing came out, it could have been executed a little bit better, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I'm still extremely excited and happy to have a Yamato figure, especially with all the articulation they put in there underneath. They didn't have to do that. They could have easily went the easy route and just put bare minimum articulation underneath there, but we get it all. So as I said, I may look for another method of maybe a soft goods kind of skirt there, which would look really, really cool. But everything came out really nice. Like even the sandals look very, very good. I really dig how this came out. As I said, I'm a big fan of the character. I love when the character just kind of showed up in the show or the manga, and you had no idea what was going on, and it just jumped in, and it was great. And like all the expressions that you get with this figure really display the set of emotions that Yamato displays in the manga and the show. And the vibrant colors in the hair, I love that. The fact that they packed this thing out with so many accessories is mind-boggling to me. Like, I wasn't expecting to get 5 different faceplates plus a Luffy faceplate. And this is like kind of like a much-needed Luffy faceplate. You know what I mean? Like with him doing his like giant grin. That's just awesome. And the amount of hands. And I forgot to mention that it also came with a stand. So even though the skirt piece is a little bit finicky, it could have been worse. As I said, this could have been a hard plastic in the front, but they did go with the soft plastic, so it does get up out of the way when you need it to, which is nice. So I do like that. Overall, I really like this figure. I think it came out very well. It looks like Figuarts is starting to dial in their one-piece stuff a little bit better now, engineering-wise. So I'm very happy about that. I gotta say, I'm happy with this. Like, if this is the only Yamato figure that I'm ever gonna get, I'm cool with this. This works. Like, as I stated before, I never thought that they would, jump out the gate with Yamato like this. Like, it blew me away. So that's about all I got for this. Definitely like this figure. Excited to have it in the collection for sure. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Check out the podcast Chat Migos Assemble on Tuesdays and They're Not Dolls on Thursdays. As always, take it easy, guys.